The kind of reactions that were received by the students who were demanding the implementation of UGC's regulations around caste-based discrimination recently within campuses like JNU and also on the streets of Delhi, the reactions from right-wing organizations like ABVP and all the Hindutva forces basically, and incredibly directional and indicative of why you really need to actually have these regulations in the first place. The kind of slogans that were raised by the right-wingers included Brahmanvaad Zindabaad, Manuvaad Zindabaad. And the students on the left, they had to endure so many things. Right-wing journalists, even if they can be called as journalists, like Ruchi Tiwari, she barged into the protests, and there were several others like her, but she became one of the most famous faces. She literally, who does that? Like, you come into a protest forcibly with opposing views and you force people to answer your questions, and then you physically push them and jostle your way into the space. That's not a democratic thing to do. Like, they are democratically protesting. Leftists never do that in a right-wing protest environment. If they are doing, anyone with a leftist mindset is doing, that's undemocratic and that should be condemned. But this, everyone could see what she was doing. And there were a couple of student leaders, Anjali and Neha, they were at the receiving end as well. Like, this girl, Ruchi Tiwari, she grabbed the face of Anjali and literally threw her to the ground. And when, in response to that, when Neha and others who are part of left student organizations from JNU, when they grabbed her by the hand and they wanted to take her to the police station, the national media actually carried out a media trial of these leftist students. And this is incredible, and all kinds of falsehood, lies were spread. And then there's this other girl, I forget her name, she was standing on top of some guy wearing Western wear and she was shouting Brahmanvaad Zindabaad. And then there were students, when all of this was being protested in a police station, ABVP goons and other Hindutva people came and literally gave rape threats and death threats and threatened to lynch Anjali, Neha and other even female leftist student leaders as well as male ones. And and this happened inside a police station in front of cops. This is the situation where this is the level of casteism and Brahminism that exists today, and you can understand why these laws are absolutely crucial.